Spurious dichotomy was sought to be drawn between nationalism and development. It is not a dichotomy.
Sri Binoy Viswam ji.
Nationalism,
Sir, my time begins now. Sir, in the name of Communist Party of India, I salute the scientists, the employees, and the workers who shed their dreams, their blood, their sweat, everything for the success of Chandrayaan-3. Sir, Chandrayaan-3, of course, is a great, victorious moment for this country and for the whole world, I say. Before I come to the Chandrayaan part, let me make on record one point. That's regarding the incident that happened in this house, the old building, the last day of that old building. On that day, when this house discussed the 75 years voyage of the Indian Parliament, the Communist Party of India, the TDP, the RLD were not allowed to speak. And the SP also was denied the time. And the TMC was also, half the time was denied to them. Sir, this is not the way, not the real way to run a meaningful parliament. We talk about great things, but when the action comes, we forget it. So I register my protest with all seriousness in this house. Sir, I remember a moment when a scientist of the world-renowned fame, that is Vikram Sarabhai, going to a bishop in Trivandrum. And that bishop's name was Bishop Pereira. He went there. Tumba is a place with its own geographical importance. On the equator it stands. It has the magnitudes which has some relevance on scientific launching. So the plea was that allow us to build a launching place somewhere near the church. The bishop responded, I cannot say it my own. Let me give some time. You come tomorrow. I will have a meeting with my people here. The next day morning when he came there was a big gathering there. To that gathering, Bishop Pereira told, he is a scientist of renowned fame in the country. He is so and so. He came with a request to you that he needs some place from our property to have a scientific center for launching a rocket from here for the country's future. What will you say? The common people, the fishermen, after 1 minute silence, all of them said in one voice, Amen. Amen means we are for that. Thus began the Tumba rocket launching station. Sir, I had the privilege or honor to be that center many a times. And all of them, right from Somanathan, and I don't name the whole names list because I know many of them very closely. All of them are my friends. A very good team of people, dedicated they are. They are committed for science and for the country is invaluable. And they made this record. So that record is the record of a human endeavor, collective and dedication. It's a very sorry thing to hear that all those achievements of those great people and of science to be minimized to the name of a single man. I know the Prime Minister is great, but always singing glories for the Prime Minister. The name of Chandrayaan, I don't think it's a scientific way of doing things. So I registered that part also here. Sir, science is for what? Science is for progress, for social progress, for man's progress. ISRO has proved that it has the ability to help the country in so many ways. I remember years back when I was the Forest Minister of Kerala, we discussed with them the questions of forest fires. A team of them came to the forest headquarters. We sat with them for 2-3 hours, and they Sir, last time also our party was in at the time to speak, and now just I began.
Sir, please, carry on, carry on.
So, and
Sir, you have already taken your 5 minutes.
I had
Please conclude.
the experience that the ISRO team helped the Forest Department of Kerala to find a possible solution to prevent the forest fires. In such a way, in all sorts of the human life, science has to help us. ISRO is doing that help. Sir, but the funds for ISRO, that has to be considered very seriously. Sir, that part is being neglected by the government. I request you and to the government also, please take it seriously that the funds to ISRO has to be increased because that great institution has to do a lot for the country and its future. Sir,
Thank you. Please conclude.
sir. India is a country of great advancement, but a country of poor people. The people are poor, sir. And 1% of the population is still controlling 80% of the wealth of the country.
Shame.
In such a country, we need that the people of the country should be fed properly. They have the right to education and the right to employment. For such rights, science can play a role, and that role has to be emphasized. In the name of science, sometimes we promote superstitions. The government has come to a conclusion
Viswamji, please
that
conclude.
we can
Please
replace
conclude.
science with superstitions. I emphatically say that science is science, not superstitions. When we talk about cow dung, I know cow dung is great, but cow dung is not the fuel for the whole progress of the country. Sir, one more thing I can tell you. Science is most important than anything else. But what we say today, we are going to the
Thank you. Thank you.
we are going to
Please
the
conclude.
priest and decide the time for launching.
Sir, you are a doctor.
May not be good. Sir, science can help us, not the other way of doing things can help us. In this way, I believe that the government has to learn from ISRO a lot.
Thank
ISRO will help the government also to function in a scientific way and allow them, give them the freedom to work scientifically and properly
Thank
with
you.
all autonomous way
Sri
of doing things.
Arun
Thank you,
Singh.
sir.
Sri Arun Singh.